We all know that fire extinguishers save lives and protect property, but what we may not know is that the selection and the use of fire extinguishers is really important. So today we're at the Sanderson company with Geoff. And Geoff, I see this one, it's got an ABC on it. I've seen that in a lot of places. So what does ABC mean?
Well, ABC is the classifications of different types of fires that you may have or may encounter in the home.
Okay.
A would be wood, cardboard, paper, clothing, that type of a fire.
B?
B would be a petroleum-based, gasoline, kerosene, that type of a fire. And then C would be an electrical fire.
Okay, and so an ABC is one that is a general use for all three of those?
Correct.
Okay, and you had a couple other ones that I hadn't heard of.
We've got another classification on a CO2 extinguisher, which would be a BC, so it does not have a rating for the A type of a fire.
Okay.
Then we also have like a clean agent type extinguisher, which essentially a clean agent in comparison to a dry chemical does not leave a residue. You don't have the big cleanup factor afterwards.
Not going to be a big mess.
Correct.
Okay. So where in the home should we be placing our fire extinguishers, and which one should there be there?
Primarily, you will encounter a fire within the kitchen, the garage, furnace, hot water heater, somewhere like that. You want to make sure that they're in an accessible place, like in the kitchen in a cabinet underneath the sink, or in the garage in an accessible place.
And would you normally recommend an ABC for those locations?
Yes, because ABC encompasses all the types of fires that you encounter. ABC is the best choice for a homeowner.
So how about the use? I mean, everybody thinks you just pull the pin and away you go, but there's some technique?
There definitely is some technique. We like to teach a technique called the pass technique.
Pass? Okay.
Yes, so we'll use this as a demonstration here for you. Pass means pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. So you want to pull
the pin
on the pull pin. You want to grab the hose, aim. You want to squeeze the trigger to let the agent come out, and you want to sweep from side to side at the base of the fire. And you want to make sure that you're discharging the extinguisher until it's completely done.
I've heard that when you're using the fire extinguisher, you want to make sure that you use it upright. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. As you can see here, there's a siphon tube that goes from the top to the bottom, and the agent is pushed down and up through the siphon tube and out through the hose.
So if you have it upside down, you're not going to get anything coming out.
You're only going to get the pressure, no agent.
And what's the reason for getting at the base of the fire?
That's what they call the leading edge of the fire. You want to use the agent to spread across the fire. You don't want to be shooting up high on top of the flames. You want to get down to the root of where the fire really is.
Okay. I have one of these at home. I won't say how old it is, but I've had it for a while. So how do I know if it's still okay?
Well, the best way to take a look, if you've got one in the home, is you want to check the gauge on the front of the fire extinguisher. Every homeowner's extinguisher will have one of these, and there is what you can see, a green operating range within that.
Okay, and that one's in the red.
This one's in the red, so it means you need to get this one to an agency that can recharge it for you and put it back into service.
And where would that agency be?
Sanderson Safety can do that for you. We can do that with all types of fire extinguishers.
Okay. Geoff, I've heard about the fire triangle. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is?
It's a basic principle of how a fire sustains. You've got heat, oxygen, and fuel. Fire extinguishers work by removing one of those three legs of the triangle.
Besides fire extinguishers, what else does your company have for the homeowner?
We have first aid kits, if you're on the roof, fall protection like you can see behind us here, hard hats, we sell Carhartt, all sorts of industrial work clothing, and shoes too.
Great, great. Well, thanks for all the tips, and we'll have a link at fusionnw.com for more information.